Hi there. So today we're going to talk about something a little different. We're not doing a tutorial today. What I want to talk to you about today is cyber terrorism or cyberbullying. Now, you may or may not have seen some of the videos that have come out in the last few days on this topic, but it starts with a channel called Pure Living for Life. And they were actually forced off of YouTube by cyberbullying, or I like to call it cyber terrorism, because they were being terrorized. So let me just play you a quick excerpt from their channel. I can't play too long because of copyright stuff, although I don't think they would mind if I played a big chunk of it, because we're all trying to support each other on this. So just give you a quick few seconds here of them.
Over the past 5 years, our family has been under attack. We want to tell our story in hopes of raising awareness about cyberbullying and how it affects the creators that we watch every single day on different platforms.
Our hope is that we can reach out to other creators that are dealing with this right now and let them know that they are not alone. We also want to encourage other creators to use their platform to start talking about this subject in hopes it can gain some momentum and maybe create change.
Telling our story is going to require several videos. Unfortunately, one just isn't going to do it. We do want parents to know that even though this is a real subject, due to the subject nature, it may not be appropriate for some younger viewers.
If you're new to our channel, we are a couple, now a family, and 7 years ago we moved to a rural property to learn how to be.
Okay, I'm not going to play any more of that. I actually highly encourage you to go watch the original video. I'll leave a link down in the description so that you can take a look and get a little better idea of what's going on with this. So to boil it down to the essential facts is, over a period of time, as their channel got more popular, there was a small group of people that took it upon themselves to start making their life miserable. They were stalking them and showing up at their house and taking pictures and video and creating all kinds of false narratives within their own little group where nobody could censor them or control them. And over time, they even brought their newborn child into it. They were trying to track down the child and get the name, and they were calling Child Protective Services and just basically putting them through a living hell. And this is just not acceptable. And we need to get together as creators and support each other and do what we can for this. Now, there are some things you can do, whether they'll be effective or not. Your mileage may vary. Of course, you should report every instance that you get. If they're serious enough, report them to the police. And maybe record any weird incidents that you have going on. And another thing that you should really look into is what some people call operational security. So you need to take pains to remove your address from every place on the internet that you can. Maybe get yourself a box number and have everything directed to there. So provide that extra bit of insulation between you and people trying to find you. Now, if somebody's determined enough, they're probably going to be able to find you no matter what you do. But don't make it easy for just the average people out there that are perpetrating these types of actions. Now, they are labeling this as cyberbullying. I personally feel that this is cyber terrorism. They are literally terrorizing these people. And they drove them off of YouTube for a couple of years. And they only just started making videos again about 4 months ago. And they just came out with this video a few days ago, and lots of creators out there are jumping up to support them. And I'm one of them. Now, I'm not a big channel. I'm just a little teeny tiny channel, and this could hurt my channel doing this, but I feel it's important that we stand up for each other. For evil to succeed, you just need enough good people to do nothing, to turn a blind eye and look the other way. We just can't do that anymore. Now, the thing to remember, these people are usually looking for validation or attention of some kind. So you're best to not acknowledge them publicly. Don't reply to them, just ignore them, report them, delete their posts, block them, do whatever you can. Now, I know that this is not a very good solution. It's easy enough for them to go out and create a bunch of false accounts to come in and continue their harassment and monitoring and that kind of thing. You're also going to want to sit down and have a chat with friends and family and explain to them what the possibilities are, and the fact that, you know, as you get more popular, they might have people coming out of the woodwork contacting them, looking for information from them. Same thing with former employers or current employers if you're not full-time. So these are things that you need to be aware of. It shouldn't have to be this way, but unfortunately over the last few years, this has really become a thing where you have just groups of people that make it their entire purpose to go out, find somebody they don't like, and make their lives miserable. So let's stand up and watch out for each other. And let's try and figure out how to make something happen to keep this from going on forever. We need to find a way to come together as a community and address this issue and find solutions. So if we work together in a large enough group and become a loud enough voice, then maybe politicians and the powers that be will actually stand up and take notice and do something to be able to go after these people, something that has teeth. So what they're doing now just isn't cutting it. We need to do something to combat this issue and figure out some solutions. Please show some love to Peer Living for Life. Let's get out there and help and support each other. There will be a new tutorial coming out in the next few days. Sorry, you can see that things are looking a little different in here behind me. So I've gotten my new desk swap done and a lot of changes made to the studio. I will be doing a little update showing you the final form of everything, but I'm still waiting for a part from Amazon to organize the cables under the desk a little better. What I initially had just wasn't working. So stay tuned for that. And the next tutorial coming out should be how to solve advanced rendering problems in DaVinci Resolve 18. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks for hanging out with us today. We'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.